Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another gold making video. Today we are going to be discussing how you can actually use these nerfed shuffles to your advantage, and how I personally have been making gold ever since the nerf. Now, the nerfs that I'm actually talking about are the old vendor shuffles. A popular one was the Tidespray linen pant shuffle, where you could craft the pants and sell them for about 26, 28 gold. And if we now go to look at the same pair of pants, they are vendoring for 8 gold now. So that was a massive hit to the market and to the vendor shuffling market, and that is one of the big nerfs. Another one is the Silkweave shoulders and the Silkweave items. That is also another big nerf that has happened in 9.0.5. So if you were one of these people that were either actively shuffling and you still have leftover materials that you forgot to shuffle or sell back, or you are somebody who wants to actually make gold with this nerf, then listen to this video and I'll break it down for you. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is Tidespray pants and Tidespray itself. Now, yes, technically, Tidespray now has one less use due to the pants not being worth to shuffle anymore. Used to, you could buy the linen at about 1 gold and 20 silver, and you will be able to still make profit with the pants. And ever since the new nerf, you actually have to buy it below 24 silver a piece in order to make profit. And once again, that profit is only a few silvers, maybe 1 gold once you add it up. So it's not worth it. But because of this, people have been dumping Tidespray linen on the auction house because they're either panicking because they realize the shuffle's not using it anymore, and they're hoping that maybe they catch somebody who doesn't realize it's nerfed to buy it all up. And so that is exactly what somebody did on my server, and I'm going to show you what I did. So a screenshot is up now, but I basically bought about 63k linen for about 13k gold. I have used some of it, but most of it is right here in my inventory. I still have 60k left, and for 3200 I only paid less than 700 gold. So I picked this up at 22 silver each. So I bought about 63,000, 62,000 for 13,000 gold, and that was 22 silver each. Now, if we look at the prices now, it has currently gone back up, and there's not a lot on the auction house due to me purchasing that much. However, at random moments, people will dump a ton. I have seen on servers people dump 50,000. I saw somebody buy 150,000 Tidespray, really cheap. So just be on the lookout, grab it up when you see it, and I'll show you exactly how I make profit with this. So what I have been doing is crafting deep sea bags. Now, as you can see, I sold bags 21 hours ago. That was my first round of shuffles that I did. And what I do is, due to my deep sea satin being pretty expensive, I scrap bracers in order to make bags. Now, if you are interested, I have a fully in-depth video on this that I've made previously, and it works the exact same. However, I am just going to show you as of now what exactly this shuffle does for me. So if we look at the spreadsheet, I have inputted that my nylon thread is 48 silver, and my Tidespray linen I bought at 22 silver, which currently makes my bag crafting cost at 70 gold a piece. Now, this is basically taking the calculation that I need an average about 17 bracers scrapped in order to get enough linen and deep sea satin to craft a bag. However, I do get extra linen as well as extra nylon, which is subtracted, and that is how you get the final crafting cost. Now, using that crafting cost, currently the deep sea bags on my server go for 174 gold, which means every single bag and every single craft is making me 96.2 gold per bag, and that is pure profit after the auction house cut. So this is pure profit. 5% will not be taken out of this. That 5% is already taken out. Now, this is per bag, so buying loads of this Tidespray is going to add up very quickly. If we want to do the math with this, Currently, to craft one bag, it's 17 bracers, which you need 10 Tidespray. So that's 170 cloth, minus the 13 you get. So on average, it takes about 157 Tidespray linen to make a bag after scrapping. So if we take this, and we take the about 63,000 that we bought and divide it by that number, then we can make 400 bags. Now this is really, really high, and that's a lot of bags. Now if we take that 401 and we multiply it by the 96.2, then we are making 38,000 gold of pure profit. This is after auction house cuts, this is after all of your expenses, and this does not include all of the embroidered cloth as well as the explosum that you get. You can turn this explosum into BFA gear, you can turn it into compendiums, which are selling and flying off the shelves, and you can sell the embroidered cloth for about 3 to 5 gold a piece, or you can use them to craft the big slot bags as well. It's personal preference, but yeah. So picking up really, really cheap Tidespray linen, and you can scrap it and shuffle it into bags strictly off of that 13,000 gold that I spent on the linen. I am going to be making almost 40k off of it. So this is once again the pure profit that I'll be getting from that flip once everything sells. So yeah, this is a really good way to use the nerf to your advantage, because people will be posting everything, getting it out of their bags because they want it gone, because they're panicking, seeing that their shuffle isn't working anymore. So you're going to find some big offloads of Tidespray within the next coming weeks. Now, the next material we're going to be talking about, and the final one, is the Shal'dorei Silk. This is what you needed for the Silkweave shuffle before the patch nerfed it, and currently there's not a lot on the auction house because I bought it all up, but I was able to pick up 1,200 of it at about 85 silver a piece, so that 1,200 cost me about 1,000 gold. Now, the reason why we want this is because Silkweave bags are still selling. If we look it up, currently this bag is going for about 150 gold, and it only costs 90 silk to create. So if we buy this up, remember we spent 1,000 on all of this silk, and with that, we can craft 14 bags. So we're going to craft this up, and we're just going to put it on the auction house, and it's going to sell. People still buy these bags, even though there are better bags, because once again, it is personal preference, and some people don't want to pay super high prices for the new bags. Kind of the same reason why Hexweave sells, even though now Hexweave is not very good. People still buy it because it's cheap, and that's what they know, and it's just easy for them. Same thing with Ember Silk bags and anything like that. Netherweave bags, they're cheap, people know what they are, they're not new, and so people trust them and want to buy them. So if we post these all up, we are going to make 2,000 gold, which is double our investment. So we're just going to post these up, and yeah. On my realm, I have not had a big history with a ton of silk being posted. Currently, as you can see, there's only about 200 on the auction house. However, I am on a lower pop realm, and once again, I have gotten some big buys. I currently have purchased about 22,000 silk recently, so maybe this is a lot better for you. Maybe there's a big stock sitting on the auction house waiting for somebody to buy, and at the price, it's selling at about 140 gold per bag. So even if I bought this at 1 gold a piece, that is still about a 50 gold profit on each of the bags, which is really, really good. So this cheap silk can be used a lot towards these bags, as well as you can even craft the bracers, and you can shuffle them into enchanting materials for Legion enchanting. But yeah, these are two very easy flips that you can do with Tidespray and silk, which are currently the two big items that kind of seem less useful now due to the shuffles being nerfed. However, it is definitely still useful, and you can make a ton of gold off of it. So yeah, guys, if you see any cheap items like these on the auction house, make sure you buy them up. It just takes a few minutes of shuffling, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how much you buy, and it's really, really good profit, and it's a really good investment. So I hope this quick video helped you guys. I just wanted to show you that even though some things are being nerfed, we can use it to our advantage, and Tidespray is not over. It is still very, very good to buy and use. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join the Discord down below. We talk about our gold making. We talk about even some crazy things happening in the world today. We show off what we've been selling. We show off what we should be selling and everything like that. We are over 650 members, which is insane. Also, I have been streaming about 3 to 4 times a week over on my Twitch channel. So make sure you check that out if you want to see me live. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.